Oh, look who I found. The legend, Mr. Paul Teutul Sr. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Good to see you again.
How about the respect you're being paid out there? You can't walk through a crowd still. We're talking 20 plus years ago since the show started. What's
Pretty
that
amazing.
mean?
You know what? I feel grateful that I have such a good fan base, you know, and they've been there all these years, which to me is pretty amazing. You know, it's almost like 20 years back was kind of the same greeting, so it's pretty cool, yeah.
Got to ask you about this vision that Burt Barracuda and Keith have, because it's really taken shape. There's no place quite like this. To see that many people out here for St. Pete Bike Fest, what do you think about this event?
No, I mean, I think, first of all, of course, it's a great event, but I think that, you know, last year was good too, but I think each year is going to increasingly get more bigger and more people, and I think that, you know, the more that people come around and see what's going on here and enjoy the, you know, all the bikes and whatnot, and they bring back their friends, so I think it'll just keep growing.
Very cool. Now bring me up to speed on you. I've been following you on Instagram. I see you're still in there getting your hands dirty, bending steel, working on motorcycles. What have you been up to?
That's what I've been up to. Yeah, I was still, you know, we have a farm, so I spend a little time working on that because we have animals. But yeah, I spend really 5 days a week or so here, and we got a nice little shop back there. Just a couple of us working back there. But yeah, I've been hands-on since I've been here, and I like it. I like it better than I did when we were in New York, because of the fact that, you know, it's kind of like I almost have to do it because we don't have that that group of people and the machinery had. But you know, it's something that I love. I've always loved, and you know, I'll probably be doing it for a while.
Sure. How about the fact that we're not buried in 5 feet of snow right now like our friends in New York?
Yeah, yeah. Jim was telling me that, like, or Jim or Tim, one of the two, with Buffalo's got like 7 feet of snow.
Yes. Yes. I'm glad we're not there.
I have to go back to New York on Wednesday night for Thanksgiving, so I probably won't be there that long, but I'll be glad to get back. Actually, it's a little chilly here too for this time of the year, right?
Sure.
But it's much better in New York.
Well, be safe doing that.
Thanks, man.
Just like the people remember you, if you go into the OCC Roadhouse right now, everybody's walking around all the bikes, the fire bikes. I don't know if you saw the other night, I met a group of girls. Half were from Russia, half were from Ukraine.
On YouTube, or not YouTube, on Instagram. I was like, what's going on?
The bike was bringing them together. They were talking about how much they love each other and how much they love your bike. To see people remember these motorcycles and
young
live
people
on.
too.
I mean,
right?
That's got to be special to you, right?
Generation after generation. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. You know, I kind of like when people come up and they were kids when they watch the show. Now they're adults and they have kids, and some of the people have memorabilia from 20 years back, which is pretty cool because you don't see a lot of that stuff anymore. So I really appreciate that.
That's right. Final thing for you. I know you made history with the Spiderman, Larry McBride, first 200-mile-an-hour electric motorcycle. There's been a lot of talk. There's been some guys doing things overseas. Man, are we ever maybe going to see this dream team come back together?
Well, you know what? I think you will. I just think that, you know, I'm a pretty busy guy, and Larry's a super busy guy, you know, and he's got a lot of commitments that, you know, we talk, and you know, he has a lot of commitments that he has to, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I have this, and this, and he's got to go through all that stuff before he can get here, but I do believe he'll be here.
Awesome, Paul. Again, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you being here, guys. He's the legend. How great is this? Paul Teutul Sr., obviously pretty popular here at the Orange County Choppers Roadhouse.
David Cook, Paul Sr.
9 to 5. How are you, sir? Very nice to meet you. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, we have some very special fans hanging out at the OCC Roadhouse and Museum. Great to see you, ladies. Now, I want to educate everybody on something. Who's from Russia? Okay? And who's from the Ukraine? That's amazing. I'm so sorry about this conflict, what's going on in the world, but I mean, this is a great representation. Everybody's friends. Everybody loves motorcycles. This is amazing. So, what you girls were telling me moments ago, you said this is mainly just an issue with governments. This is not something that affects relationships, right?
Yes.
Well,
we all love each other.
That's great. And you know what? You're standing by a very meaningful motorcycle, because behind you, this is dedicated to all the firemen who lost their lives in 9/11. Right there.
Wow.
Says 343. It's a meaningful bike. So maybe motorcycles bring us all together, huh?
Yeah.
How about it?
For sure.
Well, thank you ladies for being here. We appreciate it, guys. Show them some love. Russia, Ukraine together here next to a very classic and iconic motorcycle.